Guys, what's up? It is 9 days till the Ultramarathon and I'm starting to taper down my efforts, and I'm just finishing work. Can't show you work, not allowed to film around here, but it is run to my wife time. I'm running late, I'm about 15 minutes late, so I'm just going to plug you in. You can sit back, relax, enjoy the sights of Newcastle. I've got 6 miles to do today, 10 miles to do tomorrow, 6 miles on Thursday, 10 miles on Saturday, and then we're into the final week, and I'll of course tell you all about that when we get there. But in terms of mindset, all I want to do is eat, all I want to do is drink, and all I want to do is switch off from training. This has been a focused attempt from like, I want to say 4 or 5 months building up to next week, and it's really important that to keep it tight going into the final stages. You know, I want to have the food and stuff, but you got to earn it. And these next 9 days we're going to earn it. So I'm going to pop the watch on. 6 miles. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Guys, what's good? Just walking past badly timed video, but we're going up a hill. Now, this is where ego comes into your work. So my rule generally is you have to run up hills. It's just always what I've been taught, it's always what I've done. You run up the hill, and if you have to, you walk after it. But my knees give me some real issues. So it's all about training smarter, not harder in a way. I did 28 miles on Saturday and my knees I'm feeling them. So in my race, I'm probably going to be walking up the majority of hills. So it isn't like I'm losing anything there. And I'm trying to drive up the hills even though I'm walking, getting up them as quick as possible. So it's all about trying to put that ego to the side, thinking about what do I want out of this run? Am I trying to set records, or am I trying to take the next step towards getting to my ultramarathon? And it's that one. It would be stupid to risk anything now in terms of injury and long-term damage. So that big hill's out. I should be able to run the whole way to the finish line now though. So I'm going to stop back in. Got about 2.5 to 3 miles. My watch didn't start, which is annoying, but isn't the end of the world. I know the distance, I know what time I set off. We're aiming for about 54 minutes, and a little bit more if I'm walking up this hill, but we're going to get after it. It's all good fun. We're nearly there. 9 days out, going a bit delusional, but it's all part of the fun. Right, let's get it. There we have it, guys. 6 miles. 6 tough ones in the end. Second half was really good, found my stride. Was down to kind of 7.5 to 8.5 minute miles. A bit more downhill, easier on the legs and the knees. Felt much better. Definitely gonna have to look after this knee though. Feels very dodgy. Need ice it, I need to strap it. Maybe get some ibuprofen as well. And also hydration. Finding myself really thirsty. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Anyway, another run down and we are 9 days out and about 5 runs out from the ultramarathon. Time to go get changed, get Laura, head home. Have a great one. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, what's good? It is Wednesday the 18th of May and we are 8 or 9 days out from the ultramarathon, and I wanted just to check in to give you an update around how I'm feeling, my thoughts and yeah, just emotions so far. There's a couple of things that have changed this week that I wanted to talk about and how I'm kind of managing them. The first is I'm really aware that it's 8 or 9 days. My excitement levels have just spiked. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready to go and do this. And that really reflects the work I've done kind of over the last 6 or 7 months. And I was watching some footage back of doing my first ever run after my surgery, and I couldn't run a mile, literally couldn't run a mile. So to kind of look back at that and think, you know, I ran 28 miles on Saturday just like that. It was really nice feeling to kind of go and think, yeah, I'm ready. So that was the first thing, you know, the background to getting to this point. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's certainly kind of worth it. The second is my body. So I'm starting to pick up a few little niggles. Now, I'm not sure if that's kind of mentally, that I'm suddenly very aware that I've got 8 days to go. I don't want to get injured. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want anything to stop me from, you know, getting on that starting block. So yeah, I'm really aware of that. And I'm just trying to manage that the best I can. So I've got ice that I'm putting on my hip and on my knee. I'll probably do that every night until the race. I wore a tubey grip on my knee this morning because, like I said in the earlier clips, going up hills, I'm really aware of my right knee. I've got a history of ankle problems, knee problems, groin problems. Anything in that area doesn't really work. Well, that came out wrong. I've lost my train of thought now. So yeah, you know what I mean. Physiologically, my joints aren't amazing. So managing that is a really big part of this. I'm taking fish oils, ibuprofen, not that regularly for ibuprofen, but fish oils 2 a day, just to try and keep the joints lubricated and to keep myself feeling somewhat, fit and healthy.
So, but, in general, I do get tight calves, tight hamstrings, shin splints. These are all things I've dealt with over the past couple of years. So far, so good with those kind of bits and pieces. I have added a foam roller session, and this is my foam roller. Just I don't know what brand it is. It's Trigger Point Performance Therapy. So nothing, it's nice. It's really hard, and that works my muscles quite nicely. I'm trying to do at least 3 of those foam roller sessions every week, certainly for, again, the next week or 2, and just to help me manage my body, because, like I say, it would be horrific to get into the last week and pick up a knock. Speaking of picking up knocks, I had a sore toe today, and I went to kind of just give it a rub to see if it was all right, and my nail basically came off in my hand. So this is a new problem that I've not really had before. I've strapped my nail back on with a plaster, but I'm not really sure what to do with that. Do I pull it off and just have a plaster on there? Do I keep the nail on and just tape it up like I have? It's a new kind of situation I found myself in, and I'm sorry if that was a bit graphic for you. So yeah, I don't know what I think about that one. So that's the current update. I am starting to taper my runs. So this week I've got a 6, a 10, a 6, and a 10. I'm on the first 10. So I did my 6 miles yesterday, 10 miles today, 6 miles tomorrow, 10 on Saturday. Although I will drop that 10 on Saturday depending on how my legs are feeling. And then next week I'm going to do Tuesday 3 miles, Wednesday 6 miles, Thursday 3 miles, and then that's going to be it. So we're nearly there. We're ticking off these runs, and it's just a case of keeping going, keeping at it, and getting to the start line. But we are getting there. So I am going to go and get ready for my 10 miler. I do 7.5 miles to my nephew's football. I then coach the football team, which is amazing. Great to see him. And then I do 2.5 miles back to home. So I will see you on the run.
Guys, it's good. 3.5 miles in, through 4 to go. Feeling good, the weather's nice. I'm having some issues with my headphones, so something that I need to do during the race is use an iPod with a wire rather than Bluetooth, mainly to keep my battery charged on my phone. I had some issues getting that sorted, but now we're cooking. So 4 miles to go. Toe feels pretty good. I'm aware of it, but that was going to be natural. And knee feels okay as well, so pretty good so far. So I'm just going to relax, enjoy the second half of this run, and get us up to 7.5 miles. Let's get it in there. So guys, 7.5 minutes down, 7.5 miles down, feeling good. Just got here, gonna do an hour's coaching with my nephew, which is amazing, his little under-7 football team. But something that I was thinking about on my run was having the ability to transform into this bulletproof kind of mindset, or being mentally tough as we call it, becoming the wolf. And you know, that mindset's built by taking chances, experiencing failures but overcoming them and not allowing them to suppress you and keep you down. And when you can find that place where you truly believe no one can stop you and no one can stand in your way of what you want, you become a friggin' animal, a wolf. So I'm gonna get changed, gonna hydrate, gonna change my top, and then I will see you for the 2.5 miles back. Let's go. So guys, coaching done. Lovely to see my main little man, and now it's time to run to do the 2.5 miles home, and then yeah, it's time to do it, man. So this is where it's hard, this is where mindset comes in. You know, I've been offered lifts home and all that sort of stuff, but you know, I've got a goal and I'm gonna go get it. So this will take me up to 10 miles, and then it's time to eat and chill, and it will be a day closer to the run. So sit back, relax. 2.5 miles coming at you. Okay guys, home straight, last mile, and I wanted to show you the finishing kind of straight because it's a head twister. So have a look. It's like a 1.5 mile straight road. So I live in that village, and you think you're home, but the road has other plans. Now, I say this because it's all about that mindset of one step in front of another, forgetting about the finish line and just thinking about that next step. Take that step, then take the next one, repeat, and eventually you will end up at your destination. Whew. But if you start to think about the destination rather than the steps to get there, that's when you are entering the world of excuses. Things like, I'll never get there, for example. I may as well walk. I may as well come and call, I may as well call someone to get me. The step towards greatness, the journey towards greatness, is made up of tiny little micro steps. So enjoy those steps. Whew. We're getting there though. We're nearly there, half a mile to go. Let's get it, let's finish this shit. Let's go. There we have it, guys. 10 miles in the bank. Felt good. Legs didn't feel too much of a problem, and toe was okay as well. Another day down. Let's see if we can find anyone to greet us. Let's see. Hello? Looney! Hello! Hello! Hi! Hi! Hello. Hello. Come here. How's that game? Oh, you're gorgeous. You can lie down. Hello. Right, I'm gonna cuddle a dog. See you in the next. So guys, here we go. 8 days out. 6 mile run. Feeling good, knee feels good. Toe feels alright, it's strapped on with plaster on my toenail, that is. Sorry if that's too much info. And we're getting there. This is the last time I'm running from my work to my wife's work. The long way. So there's a 6 mile way and there's a 3 mile way. This is the last time I'm doing the 6 miler. Next week it'll be the 3 miler. And yeah, feel good. So I'm gonna plug in. I'm gonna walk up that big hill again just to protect my knee. But apart from that, it's fair game. And we'll see if we can, how quick we can get there. So sit back, relax, and let's go get it. Okay guys, here we go. Hill time. So this is the hill I'm gonna walk up. I've done 3.5 miles, 30 minutes down, and we've got tried to keep it at a pace of sub 16. Seems to be a decent pace to walk up a hill. 16 minute mile pace. That is, not 16 miles per hour. Again, like I said in my other video, always windy in Newcastle. Hence why it's so good to train here, I guess. Whew. But in terms of an update, I feel really good. It's red hot. Although it's windy, it is red hot. And definitely feel a little bit dehydrated. And I haven't got my water bottles today because it's just a short run, so I need to make sure I really concentrate on getting hydrated. This is the second or third time that I felt like that. Otherwise I feel good. I feel like I found my pace and I'm enjoying the run, not pushing too hard but still moving, you know, pretty well. So yes, all good. So I'm going to get up this hill and then we've got about 2.5 miles left and we will check in as we get a bit near the end. Let's get up this hill, guys.
Hey guys, here we go then. So, I have got my foam roller. Going to do some TV's coming on, stretching, and I'm going to do some foam rolling to try and ease this calf strain. So, I will catch up to you later. Okay guys, foam rolling done, stretching done, feel really good actually, that really helped. I've got some ice, I'm going to put it on my calf and sit and have some lunch, and then I might foam roll and stretch again later on. So, let's go eat. Hey guys, what's good? So, I'm going to bring this video to an end. Couple of things to update you on. I have done my stretching, done my foam rolling, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like my body's going to be all right. We are 1 week out until the Ultramarathon, and I am so excited. And it's just starting to become a bit real now, which again is awesome. I just want it to be here and I just want to get it on. The map came, so you have to, this is part of the mandatory kind of kit. We have to carry this with us, and I suppose this has spiked my anxiety a little bit, because if something goes wrong, it will be to do with my navigation, but in my mind that is just an excuse as well. So I don't envisage something going wrong, and like I'll have my map, I'll have a sat nav, and yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be able to see other people, all these sorts of things. So it's really not an excuse not to finish it. I'm gonna look at the map and plan the route this week, you know, really try and figure out where we're going, because although there are recce's of the routes and parts of the route, you know, living 3.5, 4 hours away, I just couldn't kind of go and explore it. So it is very much kind of turn up on the day and see what happens, but that's what I bought into, that's what I'm prepared for, and it's really not a problem. In terms of the terrain, you know, the roads, the canals, the paths, the wooded parts, the muddy parts, the fields, they're my bread and butter. That's what I've grown up doing, and all my training's around that anyway. So again, I don't think that's a big issue really. So yeah, so successful week of training. You know, I did a 6 miler, a 10 miler, and a 6 miler, and then, you know, I felt my calf a little bit. I felt my knee and my hip as well, and that's just my body saying, you know, what's going on, you know, and I need to listen to that. So I'm not going to run over the weekend. I am going to stretch and I'm going to foam roll, and I might run once or twice next week. We'll see how my body's feeling. But yeah, 1 week to go. Hope you're enjoying the series. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and let me know if you want to see anything else on this series. Take care.